Hi guys, welcome to my page. Well, of course, if you're seeing this beautiful face for the very first time, I'm really glad that you are here. My name is Marlon, and I've decided to start sharing experiences, lessons, my thoughts, and as well as navigating life in my 20s. This is basically real life conversations, experiences, lessons, growth, and as well as inspiring somebody out there. So if this is something that you are interested in, stay tuned for more. One thing I've also learned in my 20s is to choose myself. Choosing yourself simply without feeling guilty. There are certain limitations to things, and also walk away from relationships such as friendships and also family members without feeling guilty. You should know your boundaries and also try to choose yourself always. Learning from my mistakes. I can relate to this because I make mistakes often. I've done a lot of mistakes, and the only way you are gonna learn in this life is when you actually do mistakes and when you make mistakes, because there's no way you're gonna be 100% perfect. So always know that when you make mistakes, you are learning, you are growing. Feeling lost in life. I can also relate to this because there are a lot of times I have to pick myself up. There are a lot of times I cry in bed. I just wake up one day, then I feel like I don't want to do anything. I can most definitely relate to this. In our 20s, we get depression. We feel like we are not going anywhere. We feel like we are just too much in people's spaces, like too much depending on people for financial stability. And I feel like it's okay. But sometimes we just have to, talk with people and also just tell people our feelings. That's the way we get the feelings out. Comparing my journey to somebody else's. Guys, trust me when I say this. A lot of times I would go on social media, whether it's TikTok or Instagram, then I would see another girl like doing the same thing that I'm doing, but hers is more advanced and she's like in the industry, more in the industry, and I feel like I'm just not there. I just feel like, no, I'm not enough, I'm not doing anything properly. But you know what? Everything has their time, and most definitely, if not today or tomorrow, I definitely will get there with my own timing, and I have my own journey to work. Why do I have to compare myself with another person's journey? And sometimes things that are on Instagram, Facebook, and social media, it's not true. Sometimes people just post things for the sake of posting. Who am I? Guys, this question, it really sticked with me because a lot of times I tend to forget who I am. There were times that I would just, sit and ask myself who I am. Because there was this time that I watched a podcast about two South African women. I really don't remember their names, but yeah. And the other one just asked in the podcast that, who are you? Like, as a person, who are you? And that question really stuck with me. I sat for a long time and I was asking myself because I really forgot who I am. I know it might be funny, but I seriously forgot who I was, guys. I really just went out of it. And I sat there and I asked myself, who am I? Who am I? When you ask yourself that question, you go through all these thoughts and all these things and all these memory lanes that you actually remember who you are from back then, from now, and also to the future. So I reminded myself that I am a confident person, that I'm a child of God, and that I'm beautiful, and that I'm an aspiring self-confidence. Okay, you need to have confidence in everything you do, whether it is just to work in a public place, just have that confidence, just lift your shoulders up high and just walk straight. I remember there was this time that I had to do a presentation in class, and I barely had confidence, guys. I lack confidence. But since that day, since that event occurred, I was so shy and I was so ashamed that I couldn't speak out loud in class. But these are just really my colleagues, we usually chill together and hang together in the class. But that day, I couldn't talk out loud. So I decided I'm no longer going to be that girl. No, I'm going to be the type of girl that has confidence. I am going to enter rooms which I never imagined I would enter. So basically, just have confidence, just believe in yourself and outshine everything that you do. Last but not least, finding your purpose. This one is most important because as a person in your 20s, you should already know what you want to do in your life. Okay? You should already know your divine calling. I'm speaking this of experience. I know a lot of people out there don't know what their calling is, what their purpose is. So I think it's best that you go out, explore places, do research just to find your purpose and also what you align in. What is your alignment as well? Well, of course, that was my thoughts on navigating life in my 20s. So if you liked it, please stick around for more real conversations for these. And for now, it's your girl, Marlon Aces. Goodbye.